Good day, guys. It is Saturday around Belgrade. I am a little bit far from Belgrade now because I'm trying to reach the Avala Tower. Avala Tower is the tallest structure on the Balkan Peninsula, and it took me a lot of time to reach it by public transport. Maybe over an hour or hour and a half overall. So I will try to reach it and show it to you. From the top there should be a great panorama of the region, and I will get back to you when I reach it. I found the beginning of the tourist trail. It should be around 2 kilometers approximately. We will see. Here is how the beginning looks. Great looking park, very well maintained. So see you guys at the tower. I am very close now to the Avala Tower, and as you can see near the road, this place is used by the locals for a picnic, barbecue and so on. It is Saturday, so this is pretty normal. If you are coming here with a car, it is very easy because there is a road directly going from the main road to the tower. But if you do it like me with a public transport, you have between 30 and 40-50 minutes walk, which is a climb walk, but the trail is in very good state, so it is not a problem. If you are in a good physical shape like me, you will take it for around 30 minutes, no more than that. As you can see, here is the tower itself, and there is also a good amount of businesses here. Maybe I will have to find something to eat when I get back from the tower, because it is 12:30 already and it is the right time to do that. Well, let me try to find how to enter the tower, what is the ticket price and so on, and after that I will get back to you. The ticket for the tower costs 400 Serbian dinars, and you can pay with card. This is something like 3.5 euro, something like that. So it is not too expensive. Now I just need to find out how to enter, and before that, here is the tower itself from up close. It is 205 meters tall, and it's the tallest building on the Balkan Peninsula. Of course you can't get to the top, but as far as I know, there is a restaurant there which is more than 100 meters high, so there should be a good view from it. This is the main entrance of the tower.
Bez mene ne može.
One important fact is that the tower was damaged during the NATO bombings 1999, but later it was restored, and in 2010 it was opened for tourists also. This is the top of the tower, or at least the part which is accessible by tourists. As you can see, the view from here is magnificent. There are a lot of people here, which is expected as this is a tourist attraction. But yeah, the view really deserves it. And obviously that's about it. Here is some information about the tower. And the only thing left is to get back down and find a place to eat. This is the restaurant. It is just one floor down from the top where we were a few minutes ago. The view is very similar from here. So yeah, generally just a tourist place. Here is how the menu of the restaurant near the tower looks. Sounds okay, so I will test it. They have draft blanc, which looks really good, and I will also get the pleskavica. Here is how the gurmanska pleskavica looks like. Again, big portion. We have some weiss beer, so it is very good. Good morning, guys, from Belgrade. It is Sunday morning around 10:30 a.m. As you can see, the weather today is much different. It is cloudy, there is even slight rain, and I have to fill up around 4 hours before my bus to Sofia departs. So I am slowly walking again towards the Kalemegdan. Maybe I will be able to show you some parts of it for which I didn't have time at Friday. But before I reach Kalemegdan, I want to show you this street. This street is called Knježa Mihaela and is very famous walk zone, pedestrian zone, where people come to walk, to shop. As you can see, there are a lot of shops here, even some famous brands. So signing out for now, guys. When I reach the Kalemegdan, I will get back to you. I reached the Kalemegdan park, and here is some more information regarding the place. In fact, this region was an empty space for a few centuries during the Ottoman rule of the region, which just separated the fortress from the city. But in 19th century, after the fortress lost its military significance, it gradually was turned into a park and is now maybe the most famous park in Belgrade. As you can see, now there are some businesses mainly focused on tourists here, and the walls of the fortress can also be seen in the distance. Here is some train also for the tourists. Maybe because it is Sunday and relatively early, there are not many people here. But I will try to show you some regions which I wasn't able to cover at Friday because I didn't have the time back then. Generally, the park is well maintained. It looks beautiful. This outer part of the Kalemegdan Park is overlooking the Sava River. As you can see, two of the bridges over Sava, not two, three of the bridges are visible. Down you can also see the waterfront. Overall, very pleasant place for a walk or sit during the hot days. There is even some shade from the trees. Another view of the fortress. This fortress is interesting. It looks very different depending on where exactly you are looking at it. And it also was a big fortress at the time when it was actively used. Not exactly sure how far we can go, where we can enter, but let's see. I reached something like a military museum, open air one. It doesn't seem to be paid. Some cannons from the original fortress, and also some old Soviet military vehicles. T-34, yeah, from Second World War. Some quite big artillery. Overall, interesting place. Even a German tank, obviously from the Second World War. Marine weapons also. Some American tanks here. Interesting how this got here, maybe also during the Second World War. Even Italian one. Definitely they have good collection of old weapons here. Even a rocket system. This is the top of the fortress. Here you can see all the tanks and other equipment from above. Also on the left there are some older artillery pieces. Generally, that's about it. Overall interesting place. I'm glad that I found it. I didn't look for it. I was just checking where we can go, and suddenly it came. This looks interesting, not exactly sure, but yes, this is a tank from First World War. One of the first tanks that ever existed. This is a map of the fortress and the region. I'm not sure exactly what else I will be able to show you because it started raining, so maybe I will have to find a place to eat and after that gradually proceed to the bus station, but we will see. Well guys, it is time for my final meal here in Belgrade. I got this cevapi and this beer. They are very delicious, very well made, but you should keep in mind that the restaurants here around Kniaz Mihaila Street can be really expensive, at least compared with the local standard. This meal costs around 18.5 euro just for the beer and this meal. So the place is good. I don't say that it doesn't deserve the money, but you should be careful when ordering in the restaurants here.